Today we're going to be covering how to conjugate adjectives. In English, to make an adjective, all you do is you just take whatever thing you want to describe. So here's a noun, so a person, place, or a thing. So let's just say a cat. And any way that you can describe a cat or any way you can describe anything, any noun, would be an adjective. So you can say, green, you can say small, fat. But Korean adjectives don't work that way. When we talk about adjectives in Korean, what we're actually talking about is 형용사. And 형용사 in English wouldn't really be adjective. A better word for 형용사 would be descriptive verb. In Korean, adjectives actually come from verbs. And then you conjugate, you change that verb to describe a noun. So in Korean, you take a verb, actually a verb. It's called a descriptive verb because it conjugates just like a verb. And that's how you make an adjective. So you would need to take a descriptive verb for, let's say, to be small. 작다, if you wanted to say a small cat. So, well, we can't just say 작다. 작다 means to be small. So we have to change a descriptive verb into an adjective, right? We have to change it somehow so that we can use it directly before a noun. 작다 just so happens to, and we'll talk about this conjugation, just so happens to conjugate to 작은 in the present tense. A cat that is, present tense, is right now, is small. So small cat, 작은 고양이. In order to use a word before a noun, so you have to first take that descriptive verb and conjugate it so that you can use it. When you learn a descriptive verb, don't learn it like this. Don't learn it in its already conjugated form. Don't learn it as an adjective already. And you write in your notebook, you write 작은 means small. Descriptive verbs in Korean conjugate differently based on how they're being used. So if you're saying small right before a cat, then yes, this is an adjective small. Yeah, sure, that's an adjective small. But what if you wanted to say the other way? What if you wanted to say the cat is small? You cannot take this now. This is only an adjective in the sense that it can be used directly before a noun. This is not an adjective in that you can stick it at the end of a sentence or anytime you want to say the adjective small. This is not the word you're going to use. This is only the form that would go directly before a noun, only in the present tense. Well, what if I want to say the cat that was small? It would be 작았던 고양이. The cat that was small. It would be much faster, much more efficient to just learn 작다, to be small, in its original dictionary form. Because then you can take this and you can say it any way you want. Let's just take a descriptive verb. So we have 작다, to be small. So we're going to work with small. Let's work with good, 좋다. And let's work with 이다, to be, because that's super common. To do this, most of the time, all you do is you get the verb stem. So to get the verb stem, all you do is you remove the ta at the end. And then you look at what's remaining. If what's remaining is a consonant, you attach un. If, however, what's remaining is a vowel, you attach just a nian. This letter is called nian. Here, this ends in a consonant, so 작. So 작은, 작은 고양이. Here, 좋다, for to be good. So we take off the ta, we get the verb stem. Is it a consonant or a vowel? Well, here it's a consonant. So we add 은, 좋은. So now you can say 좋은 영화, like a good movie. 영화 meaning movie. So 좋은 고양이, a good cat. 이다, for to be. Same thing. You remove ta. It ends in a, does it end in a consonant? Nope, there's no consonant here. It ends in a vowel, so you just add in. If you were to say an adjective meaning to be, you can say a person who is American. So if we were to normally attach 이에요, the 이다 verb conjugated, I mean, I am, or he is, or it is, or she is, or whatever. We could take this whole section, this whole thing, 미국 사람이다, and change this into an adjective meaning that is an American. So now we have an adjective, American person as an adjective. So what could we say is an American? Okay, a teacher could be an American person, I guess. 선생님. So now we have 미국 사람인, now it's an adjective. A teacher, that is, from 이다, 인, 미국 사람. So an American, a teacher that is an American, or an American teacher. But let's do one more. 크다 means to be big, on the other hand. So what if you wanted to say a big door? Door is 문. So we get the verb stem here. It ends in a vowel. There's nothing at the bottom, so just 큰, and we're done. 큰 문, big door. However, if the verb stem ends with certain letters, there are some exceptions that you have to pay attention to. So the first one we're going to do is 피읍. It's really common that descriptive verbs end with this letter. If you see a verb stem that ends in the 피읍, what you do is you remove the 피읍, then you add a 우, and then you go back up to here. So you have the verb 어렵다, meaning to be difficult, or 쉽다, to be easy. What you do is you first get the verb stem. So now you remove the piap at the bottom. So 어렵 becomes 어려. Ship just becomes she. Now you add an u, and then you go back up. So here it doesn't end in a consonant. It never will end in a consonant. It'll always end with u. So you can just stick in a nian at the bottom. 어려운 시험, which means a test. So now you can take a 어려운 시험, or you can take a 쉬운, an easy, 쉬운 시험. If a descriptive verb ends in this letter, which is a lir, if it ends in this letter, all you have to do is remove the lir, and then go back up here again. So you're going to add the nian. So you can have 길다, to be long. Get the verb stem, you remove the ta. Now you have a lir at the bottom, so you remove that. And then you go back up here. It ends with a vowel, so you add kin. So now you have kin, long something, anything that's long. Long hair. Another one would be 멀다. 멀다 means to be far. So if something's really far away. So what if you wanted to say, there is a far mountain? So you remove the ta, you get the verb stem, you remove this. 뭐, you attach nian, 먼. Now you have 먼. So you could say 먼 산, like far away mountain. The final one is this one. So if it ends in this letter, you just remove it. And then you go back up here and you attach the nian, just like before. 빨갛다 means to be red color. You first get the verb stem. So now you get here, oh, it ends in this letter. So what do? You remove it. You go back up here. It ends in a vowel. It always will. Then you attach nian. So 빨간 모자, a red hat. So that's pretty much all there is to it. 좋다, you can consider it to be like an exception, because while every other verb removes it for this, this one doesn't. This one keeps it. So it becomes 좋은. So you can think of it as an exception. One more exception is if the verb is 있다 or 없다. 있다 means to exist, and 없다 means to not exist. It's actually really easy. You can just memorize these separately. 있는, 없는. So if you wanted to say something like 맛있다, to be delicious. Well, to conjugate it, you wanted to say I ate delicious cake, right? So we have 맛있다 and cake. So how would we say delicious cake? Well, this has 있다 in it. So all we have to do is remove the 다 and attach 는. 맛있는 cake. Now we have a delicious cake. This is conjugating adjectives. Now you can take any descriptive word in the entire Korean language and use it as an adjective before a noun. The next tense is past tense. If you want to say an adjective in past tense, what I mean by that is a cat that was fat. Once you know how to conjugate the regular past tense, it's actually really easy. All you do is to get the past tense, you conjugate the verb to the yo form, but with no yo, and then you attach this at the bottom, and then you attach done, and you're done. Get it? Done. For example, if you have a descriptive verb that ends in hada, heyo, right? Heyo is the regular conjugation. So we remove the yo, we add the two siot, just like you would do for past tense. So now you've 했던. For example, that was a small cat. You would say the cat is small. You would say 작아요. The cat is small. You remove the yo, you attach this 작았어요. The cat was small. So it's almost the same steps as getting the regular past tense yo form, but you stop here and instead you add 던. So yo form minus yo, then you attach this part. And that's how you do it. Next one we're going to do is future tense. It's really easy to make. You take a verb stem, you attach if it ends in a consonant, or you just attach a lir if it ends in a vowel. There are some exceptions. If it ends with piup, then you remove the piup, just like before, and you attach u. If it ends in a lir or a hiat, then you remove them, and that's it. 뚱뚱하다, you get the verb stem. 뚱뚱하, it ends in a vowel. 뚱뚱할, will be fat. Now, I'm actually not even going to attach these to nouns because you're not ever going to need to say 뚱뚱할 고양이, the cat that will be fat. Oh, I guess so, but no, you're not going to really need that. But you will say 뚱뚱할 것 같아요. I think it will be fat, like that. So that's all you have to do. And if it ends in a consonant, you attach So if you wanted to say, for example, 작다, to be small, you remove the 다 at the end. It ends in a consonant, so you attach 작을, will be small. If it ends in a piup, you remove it just like before. So you can have 덥다, you remove the 다, it ends in a piup, you remove the piup, you attach u. Now the u ends in a vowel, so you attach lir to the bottom, 더울. You can say 더울 것 같아요. I think it will be hot. And if it ends in a lir or hiat, just like before, so you can have 길다 to be long, you remove the 다, you're left with the lir, you just remove it, you attach this letter, 길, and you're done. 길. So you want to connect two adjectives together. It's actually really basic. All you have to do is connect the first adjectives. So we're going to say long and heavy bridge, and bridge is 다리. Long and heavy 다리. So long is 길다, heavy is 무겁다. So we want to say a long and heavy bridge. We don't have to conjugate both of these. All you have to do is between the two verbs, just attach 고. That's all you need is this connector, 고, which means and. 길고. Now we conjugate this one. 무겁다. Well, how do we conjugate that? So you have 무겁다, you remove the 다. Now you remove the be up at the bottom, and you attach 우, and you look at it, and you just attach the nian. So you're done. 무거운 다리. So 길고 무거운 다리. So you don't have to conjugate both of them. You don't have to say 긴, 무거운, like that, or 긴 하고 무거운 or anything. It's just 길고, long, and 무거운 다리. Now you have a long and heavy bridge. And you can do anything like that. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.